Hey, my Liptons. Well, I saw the news. I saw the news and I was just jumping up and down, happy for the fact that the Super Bowl, the people, Rock Nation, Jay-Z and them made the right decision by choosing Usher to perform at the Super Bowl. Okay? And we have no other choice but to stand. Like, he was the only viable choice. This is just me being honest. If we're talking performer, if we're talking the mic being on, if we're talking vocals, if we're talking dancing and not being out of breath when dancing, if we're talking all of those factors, all of that juice, because you need different flavors for the juice. If we're talking about that, this was the viable answer. I know y'all wanted some of y'all faves to perform, and it's no shit. Like I said, I like Taylor Swift. I like Harry Styles, not so much, but I like Taylor Swift, and I know y'all guys wanted her. There was other people too, and I'm gonna talk about Miley Cyrus in a second, real quick, because I'm gonna have to tug on that wig a little bit when it comes to Miley Cyrus. But I know y'all wanted them to perform, but here's my thing. Usher has been in this industry way longer than a Taylor Swift, than a Miley Cyrus, than a Harry Styles, all those other people y'all were suggesting. Usher has inspired so many artists, like your faves, Justin Bieber, like one of the biggest pop stars. He inspired him to do music, to be in this music game, to be like him, really. Trained him. So Usher is really the closest thing, if not the closest, if not, and honestly is the same peer as a Beyonce. When we think of great performers, great singers, vocally speaking, obviously you think of Beyonce and then you think of Usher. And of course, we can add a Bruno Mars to that situation, but yeah. But Usher, you know, Usher was a great pick. I'm so happy that they chose him because in a way, it's no shade, it's no shade. And y'all know I love Rihanna. But I did do a Rihanna review of her Super Bowl last year, and I already spoke on it. I said how mid that performance was, and honestly, it was really just a glamorized baby announcement that she did for us during that time. Because it's like I felt like she didn't want to put the work in, put the dance moves in, but put the vocals in. There were times when she was lip syncing, and it's just like that performance, and I is no shade, and I love Rihanna, but that Super Bowl performance is not going to be top five. It's not top five. So I feel like there needs to be a redeeming quality to the Super Bowl, because the Super Bowl, you think of performers, you think of people who can sing, who can dance, who can give it all. So, and if y'all haven't seen Usher's Vegas residency, I suggest y'all go on YouTube and see the shows, and on top of that, the hits, the bops that this man has. And we have no other choice but to stand. This is the best decision that they made. It's about to be a ball next year. We're about to have a ball. We're about to have a ball. Now, everybody was celebrating this, but here's my thing though. I don't like. I don't like the disrespect that Usher has been getting these past couple of months, especially after Rihanna Super Bowl. People were suggesting, okay, who should do the Super Bowl next? And a lot of people were, there were people that were suggesting Usher, because Usher is like a legend. Like, he is just has so many great hits. And he's a performer at that. People are like, oh no, but Usher doesn't have pop hits. He doesn't have this. And I'm like, are y'all fucking serious? Are y'all fucking serious? Like, Usher's Confessions album can literally end half of y'all faves' discography. So let's not even do that. Let's not even do that. Speaking of faves, I want to talk about Miley Cyrus real quick, because this really rubbed me the wrong way. I don't understand why Miley Cyrus's team would come out with this statement during the time we're celebrating Usher for being selected as the Super Bowl pick. So I don't know how true this is. I don't know. But even if it is true, why would her team, because they like to go by these sources stuff. Oh, this a source said this, a source said that, blah, 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 blah. When it comes directly from the celebrity and their people. So they're saying here that a source says that Miley was not in the mood to show up at any public event for now, but is willing to do it in the near future. First of all, Miley, first of all, and this is coming from a former Hannah Montana stan. Okay, I was a whole Hannah Montana stan, was a fan of it, grew up with it. You are not that great vocally. You are not that great. And there's no shade. There's no shade. I liked Hannah Montana for what it was. But if we're going to talk about vocals, if we're going to talk about performances and stuff like that, she's not that great vocally. She's not that great performance-wise. And I don't think that Miley Cyrus can captivate a show on that global stage the way a Beyonce or an Usher can do it. And that's no shade. Even a Taylor Swift, honestly. Because, and, you know, Taylor Swift obviously is not a great dancer like that, but Taylor Swift is out here booking stadiums. So it's like, Miley, for you to come out and to do these games and to be taking the shine off of Usher, to make it seem as if Usher is a second rate performer or a second rate artist, to do that, it was very shady on your part. And it was a low blow. And you honestly, you should have sat down and ate your food and shut the fuck up. Because this clearly came from her and came from her team. Because I don't know, maybe she thought that people were celebrating that Usher was going to be performing, and now, and you know, plus with the PR and stuff like that, so now she wanted to go and make it seem as if Usher was, you know, asked second. And it's just like, whether this is true or not, Miley had no right to come out with this bullshit. This was bullshit. This was bullshit. And she tried it. And now I honestly hope that they don't book her for any of the Super Bowl performance. Like, there's other celebrities, there's other singers and artists to go to instead of Miley Cyrus. Okay? Way more other singers. She was trash for this. When I saw this, I was really upset. I'm like, why would her team do this when it's Usher's moment right now? People are celebrating Usher right now for being the Super Bowl pick, for that we know that Usher is going to give us a performance of a lifetime. And here Miley Cyrus goes and her team coming out talking about, oh yeah, I was the first pick, but you know, I didn't want to do it, so therefore they went with Usher. This was unnecessary. And someone wrote this on Twitter. By the way, you guys go follow me on Twitter. They said here, Usher Raymond has been getting so much disrespect on this platform for the past 2 to 3 years. Watching him be praised and revered in real time has been truly amazing to see. And absolutely. And speaking of, Usher was right here with America's favorite pop star, Justin Bieber, teaching him how to dance, teaching him how to give us pops and vocals and things like that. And y'all want to be disrespectful. Like, please. Like, y'all are delusional. Like, I don't want to see no Usher disrespect on my timeline. I don't want to see it, because we're talking legends here. We're not talking, you know, you newbies and things like that. We're talking about legends. Either way, y'all, please tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. How do you guys feel about Usher performing at the Super Bowl in 2024? Are you guys excited? Are you guys not? Did you guys have other picks for 2025, 2026? Tell me what you guys think, and I'll talk to you guys later. By the way, subscribe. Let's get up to 700 subscribers, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.